Hi everyone, this is Wayne Rivers at Performance Construction Advisors, where we continue to build better contractors. This week I want to talk about a book, Crucial Conversations. You've probably heard of this book. It was written by four people, Patterson, Granny, McMillan, and Switzler in 2002. I heard about it and I put off buying a copy and I bought it in 2016. So why am I now bringing it to you in 2024? It only took me 8 years to get around to finishing the book and then putting into a vlog post. It's not an easy book to read. I don't mean that it's an emotionally trying book. I mean that it's not easy to read. I had to slog through it. It's tough. Is it worth the read? Yes, I think it is. Absolutely. But I just warn you up front, it's a tough read. If you plan to buy it and read it, you're going to have to dig in and make yourself go through. All right. First of all, what is a crucial conversation? They define it this way. Opinions vary, three things. Opinions vary, number one. Number two, the stakes are high. And number three, emotions run strong. Now, think about the typical construction project, construction job site. Wow, opinions vary. You've got the trades coming in, you've got inspections going on. Okay, stakes are high, absolutely, because minutes, Dennis always talked about the loss of time on projects. And the most time in a project is lost in the first 1/3. So the stakes are high because if things don't move in the beginning of the project, you're going to crowd them into the end and things are going to get more complicated than they need to be. And then three, emotions run strong. Well, contractors tend to be strong, have strong opinions, let's say. And absolutely, you can see how emotions might run strong. Okay, so what are some examples they give in the book? A coworker has exhibited inappropriate behavior. You're giving feedback to a direct report. You're critiquing the work of other people on the team. You're dealing with a rebellious teenager, potentially at home. You're confronting friends or family members over the potential for substance abuse issues. And then you ask your boss, hey, I want you to back off and quit the micromanaging. How do you do that? All those are crucial conversations. Now, what about this is important to you? Well, as I said, can't imagine a job site not having crucial conversations come up on a daily basis. I don't know, but certainly on a regular basis. Okay, the authors say when it matters most, we do our worst when it comes to conversations. Why? There are 4 reasons. The first one is biologically, we're not built for distressing, crucial conversations. We have this fight or flight survival response, right? And so right away, when emotions run strong, our body floods itself with chemicals so that we can run away from the saber-toothed tiger or avoid a charging bear or whatever. And so our emotions, our biology is keyed to cause us to want to run away or, conversely, to dig in and fight. And neither one of those things are useful when having a crucial conversation. The second thing is pressure. Crucial conversations are often spontaneous, so we haven't prepared for them. We've got to think on our feet and make decisions instantaneously, and that creates a pressure-filled situation. The third thing is we're stumped. We don't know what to do. We don't have a framework. We don't have a working model for how to address the other party as well as ourselves in a crucial conversation. And the fourth thing is because we've got the fight or flight thing going on, we act in self-defeating ways. What the authors say is we're doped up with internal chemical means and we're dumbed down because literally in a fight or flight situation, you may experience extreme tunnel vision. You may lose the ability to even hear effectively. And so we're doped up and we're dumbed down. They said that the heart of almost all chronic problems in organizations lie in our inabilities to have crucial conversations. 2 things. They said silence kills. This example comes from medicine. 84% of medical people report they regularly see people taking shortcuts, being incompetent, or breaking rules. But do they say anything? Often not. The dynamic is often subordinates see senior doctors cutting corners, and the nature of medicine is such that they're certainly not encouraged to speak up and maybe even not allowed to speak up. The second thing is silence fails. They said that 80% of projects requiring cross-functional cooperation cost more, produce less, and they can predict at the beginning of a project with 90% accuracy which ones will fail and which ones would succeed. The predictor that they used was the ability to hold 5 specific crucial conversations. So they have given you a framework and a model that you can use in the appearance of a crucial conversation to succeed. They said specifically as it relates to construction, job sites were 2/3 less likely to avoid injury or death if they could have crucial conversations in the workplace. Okay, so what's an example? Could an employee speak up if they thought that the scope and schedule of a job was unrealistic? Could they say to senior management, hey, this is going to be very, very difficult indeed? Do they go silent when other team members slack off or behave irresponsibly or behave incompetently, frankly? And then the third thing is, are employees allowed to speak up when senior leaders fail to provide clarity and direction on specific jobs? So those are 3 examples of what you might consider. If those things are allowable, if you have the kind of workplace where people can address those situations, then you're more likely to have your project succeed, right? Okay, what they said, and I think this is probably the biggest takeaway from the book, is in the best companies, everyone holds everyone else accountable. And so that means if you see on the job site the chief executive of your company not wearing a hard hat, not wearing glasses, not wearing safety shoes, not wearing gloves, whatever, are you allowed to call that individual out? Everyone in the organization can call out everyone else. And when it comes to safety, as our Kevin Albanese says, safety is all about grace and courage. Courage to call out unsafe behavior and the grace to accept that call out in a way that allows it to continue throughout the organization. All right, I'd like to know what you think. Share with us in the comments. If you've read the book, tell us about it. If you haven't, or you've met others along this subject line, let us know. Thank you. This is Wayne Rivers at Performance Construction Advisors, where we build better contractors.